I watched some stuff on the exploding microphone theory again this week, and some it's pretty plausible. One guy, even talks about with the exploding microphone theory again. I got my tinfoil hat on. He's saying that maybe the charge. He thinks that the charge was supposed to go into the chest cavity, and that would have been correct. But what happened is it had a mischarge or was set up wrong, and it went up and hit him in the neck, and
Hmm.
basically decapitated him. Well, knock him off. And that sounds to me like a very plausible situation. And he even, describes the charge and all. And is that real? Is that what happened? I don't fucking know. But it sounds more plausible than a 30-06,
Yeah,
you know?
because I get you. Well, damn, dude, that makes a whole lot of sense because if you had this thing set up to do a certain thing and it was going to create a certain wound at the trajectory and all the alignment that you did, right? And they probably tested it on a ballistic dummy multiple times to make sure they had it what they thought was right. Then they could say, okay, a 30-06 did that. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
they had this whole, they didn't have a
Yeah.
backup plan if this thing looked more like a 22
Well,
than a
yeah. Yeah.
30-06. You see what I'm saying? So the
Yeah.
30-06 was already locked in. It has to be a 30-06. And the way we're going to do this exploding microphone is going to give it a wound in the chest that looks like a 30-06 hitting. But like you said, something happened and it didn't hit where it was supposed to, so it nicked the carotid because you seen that
Yeah.
big gush
Oh,
of
yeah.
blood go out and you seen that force that looked like something like real close hit.
Yeah.
I mean that
Yeah. It's whole
force
blood. Yeah.
that jerk he did look like a big round hit him, but it didn't because there was I mean a 30-06 is gonna put a hole like that or whatever, and then it's gonna be like that coming out.
Coming out. Yeah.
I mean it's taking shit with it.
I still
And
want to see the rounds that were still in the magazine or still in the rifle, whatever he had in the
yeah,
rifle, because they said there was multiple rounds in the rifle. I want to see what those rounds are because and I'm not a ballistic expert, but if that was a full metal jacket, I just don't see that stop.
okay.